Okay, people, this is the advanced part of the video to show you how to narrow down the winning numbers for the simple full section. All right, so basically, what you do now, there are two methods of doing this. I'm gonna walk you through the first method. So let's go. So this is what we do here now. Um, sorry, click more. I'll click edits. Just give me a second, people. Let me just bring up the pointer and make sure it's on the smallest one. Alright, so basically this is what you do. So I'm gonna walk with the blue and the red numbers, right? And this is how you do this. So you take, so this is the first method. You take the first three numbers like this, right? And you match them with all of these numbers below, which is 603. So you're writing down 603, and you add in for the fourth number 5, 2, 9, 8, and 1, right? So you'll be doing 603, 5 shocks. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you'll be doing um, 603 and 5 and 603 and 2. Remember I said you're doing with all these numbers, eh? And 6039, 6038, 6031, right? So let's go over back that again. So you're taking the first three, right? 603 from the blue, and then you're adding 5 for the fourth number. You could add 2, or you could add 9, or you could add 8, or you could add 1 to complete the four numbers: 6035, 6032, 6039. Any one of these red numbers of your choice, right? And also you can do 603, right? 603, 603 and 7 for your fourth number, or you could do 603 and 4 for your fourth number, because what we're actually doing is narrowing down all the possible combinations, right? So now let's work that out again. So now we're going to be doing, instead of 603, we're going to be doing 0, 3, and 7 with all these combinations below. So you're going to be doing 0, 3, and 7, and for the fourth number you could add a 5, or you could add 2, or you could add 9, or you could add 8, or you could add 1, or also you could add a 4 if you want, or a 6 if you want, any one of your choice. But this is how you narrow it down, right? Because you're trying to get all the possible combination out of the numbers, right? So once you finish doing that now, then you're gonna walk to your right hand side and do this: 4, 7, 3, right? So you're gonna be seeing 3, 7, 4 with all the red numbers below, right? That is how you're gonna be doing 3, 7, 4 with a 5, or with a 2, with a 9, or with a 8, or with a 1. Also, you can see 4, 7, 3 and the 0 here, or 4, 7, 3 and the 6 if you want, right? So I'm just letting you know that. Now, when you finish doing that now, you have to go down below in the red numbers. And you're going to be doing it like this. 529, and you're adding all these possible combinations above. Oh man, come on, go back in this thing. Sorry about that. We're doing 529 with all these combinations here. So you're gonna be saying 529 with a 6, 529 with a 0, 529 with 3, 529 with 7, 529 with 4. Also, you can do 529 with 8 or 529 with the 1 to complete your 4 numbers. Alright, so when you finish doing that, right, you do it like this again: 2, 9, and 8 with all these combinations above. So you're gonna be doing 2, 9, and 8 with 6, or you could say 2, 9, and 8 with 0, 2, 9, and 8 with 3, or with 7, or with 4 to complete the 4 numbers, because remember, we're just selecting 3 here. We have to add an extra number to complete it. We have to add an extra number to complete it. So that's it there. Also, you could add the red number here, which is the 1, 298, and 1, or you could say 298 and the 5 if you want. Okay, so now that's, go through that. On the right side now, we could say 1, 9, 189, right, with all these combinations above here. So you're gonna say 189 4, 1897, 1893, 1890, 1896. Or you could say 189 with these two numbers here, 1892 or 1895. Right? So that's the first method, right? By just using any tree here, right? And you add all these combinations here to complete to get your 4. You could say 473 with 2, 473 with 8, with 1, with 5, or with 1. You could say 4730, or you could say 473 with 6, right? Same thing you could do below as well. You could do that below. Make sure you select 3 first, right? And then you add all the combinations here. Or you could say 298 with 1, or 892 with 5, right? So that's the first method. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to do the second method. And the same method that you're using for group 1 is you're gonna be using it for this group down here as well, right? What you're actually doing is working out all the possible combinations, right? And once the system provide and give you those possible combinations, you gotta play those numbers. Look for the numbers with them a shot like 2 times, 3 times. Remember, it's 2 set of numbers you generate. I did press generate 2 times, right? So you will have this one set of numbers here plus the other set of numbers that you generate in the previous video that I did. Alright, so now let me show you the next method now. So you basically select the first 2. So you're gonna say 6 and 0, and you're gonna say 5 and 2. So it will be 6, 0, 5, and 2, right? Right. Now you're gonna use back that same 6 and 0, and instead of saying 5 and 2, you're gonna say 5 and 9. So you're gonna say 6, 0, 5, and 9. Right? Make sure you write down all those numbers, right? and then you're gonna keep on using this 6 and 0. So 6 and 0 again, and instead of say 5 and 9, you're gonna be saying 5 and 8, right? So it'll be 6, 0, 5 and 8, right? And then you're gonna be doing 6, 0, 5 and 1, right? So the 6, 0, 5, 1. Notice how I did that? I choose the first two numbers here, right? Choose the first two, and I work it out with 5 and 2, and then I come back and I use back 6 and 0 with 5 and 9, and then I use back 6 and 0 again with 5 and 8, and then 6 and 0 with 5 and 1, right? Once you finish doing that, you're gonna be using back that same 6 and 0, right? You're gonna be using back 6 and 0. Instead of the 5 now, you're gonna be using 2 and 9. So it'll be 6, 0, 2 and 9, right? And you're gonna be using back 6 and 0. And instead of 2 and 9, you're gonna be using 2 and 8. Right? So you 6, 0, 2, 8. Once you finish that again, remember you're working out all the possible combinations. So 6 and 0, and it's a 2 and 1. That is what you will get. 6 and 0, 2 and 1. And then once you finish that, you're going to be using back same 6 and 0 and 9 and 8. So 6, 0, 9, 8. And you're going to be using back again 6 and 0. So 6, 0. And instead of 9 and 8, you're going to be using 9 and 1. So put 9 and 1. Right? Like as I tell you, you're going to be just working out all the possible combinations. Right? Now, you're going to be using back again 6 and 0. And instead of 9 and 8, you're going to be using 8 and 1. So this is 6, 0, 8 and 1. Right? And that will just be it. Once you finish that now, work it out till you reach all the way to 8 and 1 with all these numbers below, just like how I explained. Then now you're going to be moving from the 6 and 0. So instead of now 6 and 0, you're going to be moving over to 0 and 3. Well, you're not going to be moving over to 0 and 3 yet. You're going to be instead of 6 and 0, you're going to be doing 6 and 3. Right? So you're doing 6, 3, because we just did 6 and 0. Now we're going to be doing 6 and 3. Right? So we do 6 and 3 with all these numbers here. Right? So we do 6, 3, which we don't already selected. 6 and 3 with 5 and 2. And we put 5 and 2 here. Then we come back again, 6 and 3 and 5 and 9. So 6, 3, 5, 9. And you do the same thing again, 6 and 3 and 5 and 8. And then same 6 and 3 with 5 and 1. Right? Hope you guys understand. So once you finish doing that, 6 and 3, all you're gonna do now is walk out now the same 6 and 3, which is right here, and instead of doing 5 and 1 now, which was the last set of numbers we did, we're gonna be doing 5. No, we're gonna be doing 2 and 9. So it'll be 6 3 and then 2 and 9. Right? Please remember that we're doing 6 and 3 and with 2 and 9, because we don't work it out with all the 5s come right across to 1. So now we're gonna work it out now with the same 6 and 3 right here. 6 and 3, and then we're doing 2 and 9, and then use back now the same 6 and 3 with 2 and 8. Use back the same 6 and 3 again with 2 and 1. Right, so you're just adding those two numbers to the end right here. Right, make sure you add from 2 and 9 and then 2 and 8 and then 2 and 1. Add them to the 6 and 3 right here. Right, once you finish do work out 2 and 9, then you go to 9 and 8 using back the same 6 and 3, and then so you go to 9 and 8, and then you go to 9 and 1, same 6 and 3, 9 and 1. Right, and then you go over to 8 and 1. So you'll be seeing 6 and 3, which is right here, and then you do 8 and 1. Right, and that's it. And then after you move from 6 and 3 now, 6 and 3 and do 6 and 7. Right, and then you work it out with all these numbers below, just like how I say. This is 5 and 2, 6 and 7, and then you do so 6 and 7 here, and then you go 5 and 2. So you put 5 and 2 here, and then 5 and 9, and then 5 and 8, and then 5 and 1. All those same two numbers, you add them right here. Right? No. Once you finish doing all of that, right? Once you finish doing that, right? In terms of working out all the numbers with 6 and 7, you're gonna do 6 and 4, right? With all the numbers below. And then you gotta go over to 0 and 3. So it will be 0 and 3, and then you put 5 and 2. 5, 2. And then use back 0 and 3 again. And then you put back 5 and 9. And same 0 and 3 with 5 and 8. And then 5 and 1. Right? And that's how you basically do it. Yeah. And you do it like that, and you should be able to work out all the possible combinations. When you reach over this side, this is some of you, when you reach over this side, here's another thing too. When you don't work out all the possible combinations, let me just go back to the 0, 6 and 0 right here. This is what you're going to be doing. So when you work it out with the 6 and 0, right, you could use these two numbers right here. So you could do 6 and 0 with 3 and 7, right, and 0 and 3 with 7 and 4. Also, you could do 6 and 0 with 7 and 4. Alright, so I'm just letting you guys know that you can do it that way too as well. But the main part of working this out in the second method is just choosing 2 here and then adding all these combinations below. Right, the other two numbers, then you choose these 2 here and then you add all these combinations below. Choose these 2 here and then you add all these combinations below. Right, and that's how you do it. So let me just give you an example again. You could say 7 and 4, and you use 5 and 2. So 7, 4, 5 and 2. And then you use back 7 and 4 again, and 5 and 9. So it could be 5 and 9. And you use back 7 and 4 again with 5 and 8. So it could be 5 and 8. Remember, you're using 7 and 4 in the front. And then you use back again 7 and 4 with 5 and 1. So it will be 5 and 1. Right? And then after, when you finish doing all of that, you're using back the same 7 and 4. Right? So using back the same 7 and 4, the first two numbers now. Once you don't finish working it out with 5 and 2, 5 and 9, 5 and 8, 5 and 1, you gotta go over now to 2 and 9. Remember, using back the same 7 and 4 with 2 and 8, 2 and 9, and 2 and 1. Right? Then you're using back the same 7 and 4 again, the first two numbers, with 9 and 8, 9 and 1, until you reach 8 and 1. Same 7 and 4 with 8 and 1. Right? And that's how you do it. So hope you guys understand. If not, you guys could always message me and let me know. Alright? Take care.